The operation of the revolving a plane table about its vertical axis so that all lines on the sheet become parallel to the corresponding line is known as orientation. Operation of revolving a plane table about the vertical axis so that all lines of the sheet become parallel to the corresponding line is known as orientation. The fix of the plane table from the 3 points is good. Point E is good if middle station is nearest. The fix of the plane table from 3 known points is good. Middle station is nearest. Plotting is accessible point on the plane table is done by intersection method. Plotting of inaccessible. The resection by the 2 point problem as compared to the 3 point problem भनेको require more labor. The obstacle which obstruct the vision but not chaining. Obstruct the vision भनेपछि रेन्जिङलाई obstruct गर्छ, चेनिङलाई गर्दैन भनेपछि त हिल भयो। रेन्जिङलाई गर्छ भनेपछि त एङ्गल बिट्विन द प्लेन मिरर अफ अप्टिकल स्क्वायर भनेको 45 हुन्छ। द सर्वे अफ द स्मल एरिया वान इम्पोर्टेन्ट अपरेसन फर द सेटिङ अफ द प्लेन टेबल भनेको वान मात्रै वान अफ द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट भनेको रेडिएसनमा हालो। द कन्स्ट्रक्सन अफ द अप्टिकल स्क्वायर इज बेस्ड अन द प्रिन्सिपल अफ रिफ्लेक्सन डबल रिफ्लेक्सन डबल आरएफएल रिफ्लेक्सनै हुन्छ है। डिटेल प्लटिङ इज जेनरली ड्रन डिटेल प्लटिङ भनेको रेडिएसनमा गरिन्छ। द साइज अफ द प्लेन टेबल भनेको 600 × 750 हुन्छ। फर द रिभिजन अफ एन एक्जिस्टिङ सर्वे विथ द हेल्प अफ द प्लेन टेबल वी जेनरली युज resection method. Usefulness of the plane table is enhanced by providing the Indian tangent clintometer. Usefulness of the plane table is enhanced by providing Indian tangent clintometer. The instrument which is used for the plane tabling for obtaining the horizontal and vertical distance directly without resorting to the chaining भनेको telescope alluded. The instrument which is used the plane table for obtaining the horizontal and vertical distance directly without resorting भनेको प्लेन आइलाइट होइन। क्लिन्टोमिटर भनेको चाहिँ हाम्रो स्लोप नाप्नको लागि, ट्रेकोमेट्री भनेको हिलमा चाहिँ कन्टुर बनाउनको लागि भने टेलिस्कोपिक आइलिडेट चाहिँ के को लागि युज गरिन्छ। विच इज युज फर द प्लेन टेबलिङ फर अब्जर्भिङ होरिजेन्टल एन्ड भर्टिकल डिस्टेन्स डिरेक्टली विदाउट रिसोर्टिङ टु द चेनिङ भने टेलिस्कोपिक आइलिडेट भयो। द एडभान्टेज अफ द प्लेन टेबल भनेको के हो? चान्सेस अफ मिस डिटेल चाहिँ लेस हुने गर्छ। द प्लेन टेबल सर्वे भनेको मोर सुइटेबल फर द स्मल स्केल म्याप हुन्छ। पार्टिकुलरली एडभान्सेस एन्ड म्याग्नेटिक एरिया हुन्छ। लेस कस्टली देन हेडलाइट सर्वे हुन्छ। अल अफ द पनि भयो। इन्डियन टार्गेट क्लिन्टोमिटर इज एसोसिएट विथ द केसँग छ भन्दाखेरि प्लेन टेबलसँग है। इन्डियन target clintometer is associated with the plane table. The strength of the fix is poor when भनेको the station within the great circle but outside the triangle. The station is on the great circle मा छ भने चाहिँ strength of the fix is poor हुन्छ। The strength of the fix considered poor when the station is on the great circle. It is because of the being on the great circle means that the position of the well defined. The instrument used for the accurate centering of the plane and split plumbing for the instrument used for the accurate centering of the plane table and plumbing for the advantage of the plane tabling भनेको के हो? Chances of missing data चाहिँ less हुन्छ। Radiation of the plane table is seated when distance are short and accessible. Radiation of the plane table survey is best suited when distance are short and accessible. In quadrilateral bearing system, the bearing of the line is measured क्वाड्रिलेटरलमा त केबाट गरिन्छ र? गरिन्छ always clockwise from the south point to the reference meridians line सब होइन clockwise or anti-clockwise from the east or westबाट होइन clockwise or anti-clockwise from the north or southबाट भन्ने भयो. The point determined by the resection on the plane table is called plane table fix. The point determined by the resection of the plane table is plane table fix. The disadvantage of the plane table survey भनेको चाहिँ के हो? रिड्राइङ स्केलको कुरा आउँछ. Have the detailed may not available while redrawing to the different scale. Detail may not available while redrawing different scale भनेकै हाम्रो disadvantage of the plane table भयो. While plane tabling in the plane on the upper area, thus most important operation for setting out of the plane table भनेको के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि orienting हुन्छ. While placing the tabling on the plane table open area, the most important operation for setting out plane भनेको orienting. In setting of the plane table at any station, both leveling and centering is done simultaneously. In order to determine the natural features such as valley, river, lake, the survey is preferred as topographical survey. Topographical survey intersection method of detailed plotting is most suitable for hilly area. Intersection method of detailed plotting is suitable for hilly area. Hydrographic survey deal with the mapping of large water body. The technique used for the plotting of inaccessible station with a single set of the plane table is called radiation. The technique which is plotting the all station with a single set of the plane table भनेको radiation गरिन्छ. Radiation method adopted when the point is plotted are intervisible and accessible from the single instrument station. Orientation is not required because only one instrument is used. Respect to intersection method, it is adopted when the point to be plotted are intervisible but inaccessible. इन्टरभेजिबल छ अरे तर इनएक्सेसिबल छ भने चाहिँ हामी इन्टरसेक्सन मेथड युज गर्छौँ. ओरिएन्टेसन ट्राभर्सिङ भनेको चाहिँ डिरेक्टली प्लटेड अन द पेपर बाई ड्रइङ द ट्राभर्स लाइन विथ द अलिडेड नो एङ्गल इज मेजर इन द इन्स्ट्रुमेन्ट. अनि रिसेक्सन मेथड भनेको रिसेक्सन इज जेनरली टर्म टु युज द प्रोसेस of the determining the location of the instrument. The principle of the resection is opposite to that of intersection भनेर चाहिँ भन्न सकौँ. The technique of the plotting inaccessible station with a single set भनेको radiation भइहाल्यो. Intersection is preferred to radiation when the points are too far and if the point are possible to the point are intersection भनेको the points are inaccessible भयो भने गरिन्छ. Survey which are carried out to the defect mountain, river, water body, wooded area, cultural detail आदिको लागि topographical survey. The method of the survey which fix work and plotting work are done simultaneously भनेको plane table survey. The operation revolving a plane table about the vertical axis so that line of the sheet become parallel to corresponding line of the ground is known as orientation. The fix of the plane table from the three known point is good if middle station is nearest. Plotting of the inaccessible point on the plane table is done by the inaccessible point भनेको intersection. Locating of the position of the plane table station with the reference of the three known point भनेको 3 point problem भइहाल्यो. The operation of the turning the table so that all lines on the paper are parallel to the corresponding line of the ground भनेको orientation भयो. Which of the following method of plane table survey is to locate the position of an inaccessible point भनेको चाहिँ intersection. The technique of plotting the inaccessible station with a single set of plane भनेको radiation. If the plane table is not horizontal in the direction at the right angle, so the altitude the line of the side parallel to the vertical edge is only. If the plane table is not horizontal in the direction at a right angle to the altitude the line of the side is parallel to the vertical edge is only horizontal side. If the plane table is not horizontal in the direction at a right angle to the altitude the line of the side parallel to the vertical edge only horizontal side. An instrument can be used for the optical square को लागि के गरिन्छ बक्स एक्टेन्ड युज गरिन्छ while surveying a plot of the land by plot to plain table. The field observation is plotting and proceed simultaneously. The strength of the fix is poor when on the circumference of the circumscribed circle. Pentagraph is used to set enlarging or reducing the plan. Enlarging अथवा reducing the plan को लागि pentagraph use गरिन्छ. Resection of the 2-point problem can be compared to the 3-point problem. 2-point problem भनेको चाहिँ के हुन्छ, require more labor लाग्छ. Labor the obstacle when the obstruct vision but not the chaining भनेको चाहिँ vision भनेको ranging हो, के हुन्छ, hill हुन्छ. The angle between the two optical mirror भनेको 45 degree. The survey of the small area which one of the most important operation for the setting out of the plane table is radiation. The survey of the small area which one is the most important operation for the setting out of the plane भनेको radiation है. स्मल एरियामा सर्वे गर्दाखेरि मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट पोइन्ट सेटिङ आउट द प्लेन टेबल भनेको चाहिँ रेडिएसन चाहिँ सबभन्दा इम्पोर्टेन्ट हो. द कन्स्ट्रक्सन अफ द अप्टिकल स्क्वायर इज बेस्ड अन द प्रिन्सिपल अफ डबल रिफ्लेक्सन हो. डिटेल प्लटिङ इज जेनरली डन बाई द रेडिएसन. डिटेल प्लटिङ इज जेनरली डन बाई द रेडिएसनले. द साइज अफ द प्लेन टेबल भनेको 600 750. फर द रिभिजन अफ एनी एक्जिस्टिङ सर्भिस विथ द हेल्प अफ द प्लेन टेबल विच जेनरली युज रिभिजन अफ द एक्जिस्टिङ सर्वे विथ द हेल्प अफ द प्लेन टेबल. रिभिजन गर्नको लागि कुन मेथड, डिसेक्सन मेथड युज गरिन्छ है त. फर द रिभिजन अफ द एक्जिस्टिङ सर्वे with the help of the plane table which generally भनेको resection method. On fullness of the plane table is enhanced by providing the Indian tangent clintometer. On fullness of the plane table is enhanced by providing Indian tangent clintometer. The instrument which is used for the plane table for obtaining the horizontal and vertical distance directly without resorting of the chaining is called telescopic aldehyde. The instrument which is used for the plane table for obtaining the horizontal vertical distance directly without distorting or chaining भनेको telescopic aldehyde. The advantage of the plane table भनेको के हुन्छ, chances of missing detail are less हुने गर्छ. The plane table surveying is more suitable for preparing small scale, particularly advantage हुन्छ अनि less costly than satellite survey हुन्छ. Indian tangent clintometer is associated with plane table सँग सम्बन्धित छ. The strength of the fix is poor when the station is on the great circle. The station is on the great circle भयो. So on the priority भनेको circumscribingमा पर्छ भन्नु, अर्को स्टेसन अन द ग्रेट सर्कल भनेर चाहिँ पुवर फिक्स हुन्छ. द इन्स्ट्रुमेन्ट युज फर द एक्युरेट सेन्टरिङ अफ द प्लेन टेबल भनेको पम्पिङ फर्क भइहाल्यो. द एडभान्टेज अफ द प्लेन टेबलिङ भनेको के हुन्छ, चान्सेस अफ मिसिङ डाटा लेस हुन्छ. रेडिएसन इन द प्लेन टेबल इज बेस्ट सुटेड वेन distance are short and accessible. In quadrilateral bearing system, the bearing line is measured clockwise or anti-clockwise from the north or south, whichever nearest to the west or त्यति. भनेर भनौँ. Point determined by the resection on the plane table is called plane table fix. Point determined by the resection in the plane table is called plane table fix. The disadvantage of the plane table surveying is detail cannot be available while redrawing the different size. While plane tabling is the plane of the area, the most important operation for setting up the plane table भनेको के हुन्छ, orienting. In setting up the plane table at any station, both labeling and centering are done simultaneously. In order to determine the natural features such as valley, river, the survey is called the topographical survey. Intersection method of the detail plotting is most suitable for intersection के को लागि suitable हुन्छ, hilly area को लागि suitable हुन्छ. Hydrographic survey deals with the large water body. The technique for plotting the accessible station with a single set of the plane भनेको radiation. यसरी हाम्रो प्लेन टेबल अन्तर्गत क्वेसनहरु सकिए.